Hello and welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating realms of political philosophy and anthropology. Today, we are embarking on an intellectual journey that intertwines these two distinct yet interconnected disciplines to explore how they collectively shape our understanding of human societies, both ancient and contemporary. The intersection of political theory and anthropology offers profound insights into human civilization's development and functioning. Political philosophy, particularly the concepts of the state and the so-called state of nature, provides a framework for evaluating governance and political legitimacy. Meanwhile, anthropology offers empirical data and methodological approaches that shed light on the practical realities of these philosophical concepts in human history and prehistory. Understanding the state and property rights system. Political philosophy predominantly concerns itself with normative questions. What should justice look like? And by what principles should societies govern themselves? Such inquiries often invoke illustrative examples and thought experiments to challenge existing paradigms. Contractarianism and proletarianism are two influential schools of thought that seek to justify institutional authority and property rights through mutual advantage theories. Yet, they are criticized for their reliance on the empirically unsupported Hobbesian hypothesis and the normative Lockean proviso, which together suggest that state society universally enhances individual well-being compared to all forms of statelessness. Anthropological methods in studying stateless societies. The study of stateless societies largely relies on the empirical methodologies of socio-cultural anthropology and archaeology. These disciplines employ participant observation and ethnographic studies to understand cultural practices, contextualizing them within the broad tapestry of human history. Ethnography, though powerful, faces challenges due to its inherent biases, the global interconnectedness of modern societies, and the limited time depth of observation. Archaeology complements this by using material culture to infer the social structures of ancient societies, despite the limitations posed by the fragmentary nature of archaeological records. The definitions and implications of statehood. Political theorists typically define the state by its sovereignty, a centralized authority with a legitimate monopoly on violence within a defined territory. In contrast, anthropologists often characterize states by structural features like class differentiation, bureaucracy, and monumental architecture, elements that must demonstrate the presence of a social surplus, as delineated by V. Gordon Childe. Despite their differing focus, both disciplines acknowledge that the emergence of state societies from their smaller, stateless counterparts marks a monumental shift throughout human prehistory. Debunking the noble-savage allegation. The discourse surrounding stateless societies often confronts the noble-savage trope, a term historically misattributed to Rousseau and employed to discredit any positive portrayal of indigenous peoples. This term, a vestige of a Eurocentric worldview, presents a false dichotomy, assuming civilizations must necessarily depict indigenous peoples as either entirely noble or utterly savage. As we dismantle this myth, it becomes essential to engage with indigenous societies without perpetuating these outdated stereotypes, focusing instead on their resilience and adaptability. Engaging with modern indigenous issues. While this discussion may seem abstract, its implications reach into the realm of modern indigenous rights movements. Indigenous communities, who might have encountered the pressures of legal, political, and economic forces throughout history, demonstrate the enduring relevance of state versus stateless society debates. By challenging preconceived colonial narratives embedded within Western political thought, this inquiry offers potential pathways for indigenous communities to reassert their rights and identities. In conclusion, the combined study of political philosophy and anthropology allows us to critically assess and reflect upon human civilization's intricacies. As we have seen, careful interdisciplinary analysis can challenge enduring myths and enrich our contemporary perspectives. We hope this exploration has sparked your interest and prompted further reflection. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the intersecting worlds of philosophy and anthropology. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might be interested. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for more expert-level content on these fascinating topics. We look forward to continuing this intellectual journey with you in our next installment.